is Season 3, Episode 10 of my York City Road to Glory. And today is going to be the end of the season. It looks like we're going to have a bottom table finish by the looks of things. We're down in 19th place, 46 points. I don't think we'll get relegated. Well, we can't get relegated, actually. No, we can't. So that's fine. So we're definitely not getting relegated, but we've got 2 difficult games today. And we have kind of been on some sort of form. Let's have a look, schedule-wise. So we had, believe it or not, 3 back-to-back victories. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Obviously, last time out, you saw us get absolutely thumped by, was it Carlisle and Chesterfield? I can't remember now. It's the last video. I know it was a bit painful, but we had a 3-1 victory against Dagenham and Redbridge, a 4-1 victory against Barnet, where Ryan Edmondson managed to get himself a hat-trick, which was awesome to see. Then we beat Grimsby 2-0, and then we lost against Mansfield 1-0. And I tell you what, for the majority of that game, we did all right. Only 1-0. They are top of the league, so it was bound to happen. We have got Hartlepool today, who are 3rd in the league. Then we're ending it all off with Cheltenham, who are 12th. So I feel like if we manage to get some sort of win today, it'd be awesome. So let's have a quick look at the team. So guys, this is the team, and this is a tactic I tried against the Mansfield game, to be honest with it. The assistant manager advised this tactic, and it kind of worked a little bit. Just down to us only losing 1-0. So I think I'm going to give it another go again. We have got a few injuries. I've just noticed there's a couple of players that are wanted by bigger teams, and if they want them, they're going to have to pay for them, I think. So if we have a look, I think injury-wise, we're having a bit of a problem in defence. I believe that Wilkinson is injured. Ferguson's not injured now. Yeah, so we've got Wilkinson that is injured. So I'm playing Jordan Taff at centre-back. He did all right in the last game. Canderley's going to start, 15 goals. He's having a better season than Edmondson's having. I know he's scored kind of more goals, Edmondson, but he's averaging kind of 7.07. He's by far the best player on the team so far, and he's on loan. I'm going to try and get him back if I can. So the way we're playing is kind of a 4-2-1-3 formation. It is very defensive. I am playing it on the counter. I don't know whether to go more direct. It's on mixed passing at the minute. I don't want to sit too deep, to be honest with you, because we've got the defensive midfielders now. So we've got Crawler as a defensive midfielder, and then we've got Rofon. That's the other injury we had. Jacob Davenport got injured, unfortunately, which is quite annoying because he's really good as a ball-winning midfielder in that sort of defensive midfield role. So we've got Rofon. He can do the job. Rofon and Krul as the defensive midfielders. Connolly as an attacking playmaker in the middle, with Connolly on the left, Amici on the right, Canderley up front, Law, Rowe, Taff and Nico, and Simpson as at the back. On the bench, we've got... Well, I'm keeping a goalkeeper on the bench now, just after the last time. So, I'm just going to get into this Hartlepool game. We're on counter. I'm just going to see how we get on. Like I say, we did really well against Grimsby. We were unlucky, to be honest with you, not to get a point out of them. So, let's just get into this. Last time we played in the beaters. And also, as well, the board are not happy with the way the dressing room is again, so I've got to improve it. I don't know how many games I've got to improve it, but I just need to improve it again. So I don't know if I'm going to be on at the end of the season. That's the other thing as well. Right, so dressing room, let's get into this. My only worry is that if we don't have a good 2 games at the end of the season, we are going to... Yeah. We're going to struggle. I think if we lose both games, there might be a chance that we could get sacked. And they don't want us to keep us on because they did want me to finish mid-table, which I think was a big ask. I know we had 2 back-to-back promotions, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm hoping that has something in for us, obviously, with us getting the kind of back-to-back promotions. Finishing, we didn't get relegated. We have had a very tough season this season, but fingers crossed, with us kind of getting them 3 wins near the end of the season, doing all right, as long as we don't get battered, and we're already 1-0 down against Hartlepool. And so it's our home form. Our home form has been absolutely terrible, which is not ideal. And we kind of just sat back, didn't really go at them, and just let them pass it round us, and then, yeah, they get the goal. We're only a minute in. I think every time I turn this camera on, I get beat like 6-0. I need to change that. Right, ball to Connolly. Who's he going to play it to? To Krul. To Rowthorne. To Connolly. Ball over the top to Candley. Connolly's on the inside, and he shoots, and he does miss. Good chance, though, from ourselves. Looking promising, building from the back there. Right, free kick to Connolly. Anyone going to get their head on it? It's not. So, over Connolly, Ryan is. It's getting confusing with two Connollys. Right, Nico picks the ball up to Connolly. To Taft. He's going to lose out on it. Luckily, it wasn't a highlight to themselves. We should probably try play shorter passing. We'll see how it goes. Right, we've got thrown in a dangerous area here. Nico passes it to Connolly to Candlin. Plays it all the way back to Taft, who just lumps it forward into the box. Imichi's in. Imichi's in again. 2 shots. Doesn't score. I tell you what, we are looking like the better team at this moment in time. We are 1-0 down. That lapse of concentration at the back has made us like 1-0 down. But since then, we've been playing all right as Hartlepool do go on the attack. And are they going to show us how it's done to score? Header in and over. Lucky us. That's the problem. When teams start attacking against us, I do worry. And I'm going to have to do a massive change-up, I think. Midfield-wise, I think I'm all right. The centre of mid, like the centre mid, defensive midfield-wise, I think I'm okay. Winger-wise, it depends if I get Amici back. I probably won't because he was very unhappy because I haven't played him as much. Candley's in and scores. It's 1-1. So, yeah, it depends on if I manage to get Candley to come back, if I get Amici to come back. Attacking-wise and wing-wise, maybe all right. Maybe need another attacker. But Edmondson has done a great job. So is Morgan Smith, but he's not going to be around next season. Candley, I want him to stay, to be honest with you. I want to try and get him on loan again. Or maybe just manage to sign him. I don't know how it's going to happen. Defence-wise, I'm going to give Rowe another chance. He's not had a very good season, and he's meant to be our best player at the club. Give him another season, maybe into this league, see if he gets into it. I definitely need a left back, definitely need a right back. Well, I say left back, Nico. It's more of a needing a right back because at the minute, Law's been proper. He hasn't done well this season, being up into this league, and I haven't found a replacement for him. So that's who I'm going to look for. So I need to actually look for players, and a nice ball into Amici, who could have just squared it to anyone, but instead he just tries to go for the shot and shoots wide. That is his problem, I think. His finishing's not that great. Connolly, is it Adrian Connolly? He's on a 6.4, not having a great time out on that wing. That could be a potential change to get Narubu on. Half time, 1-1. I am very pleased, actually. Very, very pleased with that result. So let's just tell them that I'm pleased. Very pleased. Keep it going. Right, so let's get in to this second half and see how we get on. I am pleased, actually. I'm really pleased with how we performed. We are, where are we? 19th still. A win will still keep us in 19th. Be nice if we get 2 wins at the end of the season and somehow manage and jump into 18th, maybe. That's a bit of a push. Can we even get to 18th? We've just conceded anyway. Maths-wise, no, we can't get to 18th. What am I on about? My maths ain't that great, really, is it? That was just a ball over the top. Again, ball out to the wide man who just... Did he just cross it in? Yeah, big cross in. And, yeah, we just let him run past us. Not ideal. I think I am going to make a change, though. I'm going to take Connolly off. I'm going to bring on Narubu. Look at that. He's not happy at all, is he? I'm going to bring him on because he's got potential. I think he'll do well. Bring him on. Do I want to bring on anyone else? Do I want to bring on Edmondson? So look at Rowe. He's struggling so much. So I'll tell you who I'm going to give. Do I want to take a defender off? I'm going to take off Rowe and bring on Seaborn and to see if I should have been playing him all season. Yeah, let's put him as a defender. Making 2 subs in the 50-minute mark, because that's what you do with football, isn't it? But I need to change things up, and I want to change things up. I don't think I want to go attacking, because I just don't think that's going to do anything for us at this moment in time. Maybe when it gets to the, I don't know, 70th minute, I might go attacking just to see how we get on. But definitely this second half we have been struggling. They've definitely come back into this game and shown us how it's done. With them being, well, they're going to get promoted, Hartlepool are, into League One. 70 minutes in. Right, I may take off Candlin and bring on Edmondson. As much as I don't really want to, but I do and I don't. In two minds. But I'm going to do that, and then probably, when it lets me, I'm going to put it up to attacking. We need to get a goal, so let's try and get one. If they grab a goal here now anyway, before the changes, it looks like they may do unless we defend it really well. Nico on a yellow card. Done right. Edmondson's on the pitch now. Can he hold the ball up nicely? He can. Plays a lovely ball to Connolly here, who just has a wayward shot, to be honest with you. Right, so we're looking. It's going to be 10 minutes left. They've still got to do their subs. They've just made one now. This is not good. This is not what we needed. But again, Hartlepool, we've given them a game. We've looked good, actually. We've had some good spells, and they are, like I say, going to be promoted. So I'm not going to be too hard on the players. I think they've done well. And if we manage to bag an equaliser at the end of the game and get a draw, it would be good. But I think we've just been unlucky. That little lapse of concentration in defence hasn't helped. Good tackle there by Roform, but Nico's in. Good clearance as well. So another ball over the top. Can we defend this and then just manage to go on an attack? It doesn't look like it. They're playing it round the back quite nicely, and they've just got their third goal. Not ideal. Not looking good now. No, I don't want to concede any more goals. There's no point. We're not going to go for the win. So let's just see what we look like on the defend. I just don't want us to lose. It really, the season's been really tough. Really, really tough. And whether they'll keep me on next season, I don't know. And if that's the case, I will probably continue it, but as maybe another team, and just do it as a road to glory as myself, as a manager, instead of York City. It'd be a shame, though, failing with them. But there's other teams that want me. Milton Keynes did offer me a job, or an interview anyway, at least. I did turn it down. And they are mid-table in League One. So it's a step up. I'm not happy with the performance. They kind of agree with me on that one. Right, so we've got Cheltenham next, guys. So we're going to get into that game next. Right, guys, Cheltenham game. I've changed the formation a little bit. I've gone back to 4-4-2. It's probably the downside of this whole kind of season. I just didn't know what formation to go with. So yeah, 4-4-2 it's going to be. I don't know, I'll see how it goes on the counter. Yeah, just going to see how it goes. Hopefully, I'm feeling quite promising here. So we'll see how it goes. So let's get into this game. Last game of the season. I wonder if we find out at the end of it, see if I get sacked or not. So we're under dogs here. Let's go cause an upset. Edmondson's the only one that's motivated. Let's go. So we're in 20th place. We're not going to fall any lower than 20th, which is bottom half of the table. It's definitely not what they wanted us to do this season. But hopefully we can go out there and get some sort of a victory maybe. I don't know. I really don't know what to do with this team at the minute. Definitely need the end of the season to come and just to look and rebuild. I didn't even go for the team. I've obviously gone 4-4-2. Edmondson is starting. I've put in that Seaborn as well. Put him in centre-back instead of Jordan Taft, just to see if that makes any difference. That surely was a penalty, right? Obviously not. They're on the attack now. They're going to score with their first shot on goal. Well, third shot on goal. Just from the counter. Every time I turn this camera on, we looked well when we had these 3 back-to-back victories. We looked really well. We looked like we were just coming into some form just at the right end of the season. Looks promising, and then we lose 2 games. Not been a good season. I've gone attacking, by the way, if you didn't notice me doing it. We just need to get a win, so why not just throw out all balls out, end of the season. Let's just try attack and get some goals and get some people on some score sheets and see what we can do. Teams, let's just tell them to come on, get creative. They've just scored again, haven't they? Not ideal, really not ideal from a set piece, and No one's really marking them. It's probably because they're so confused because we're wearing the exact same kits pretty much as well, which is, again, not good. Ball into the box. We can't do anything with our set piece, and we're backpedaling already. Amici, what's he going to do? It crosses it in, can't find anyone, and now they're going to be on the attack again. Ball over the top. Can we defend it at least? No. Ball out wide. Another cross in. Come on, defend this, please. They're just knocking it around our box for fun, really, aren't they? It's just a matter of time until they score. And that one goes wide. A goal kick to us. Luckily. Right, so who's performing badly? Law's performing badly. Candling up top. Can he do anything? No. Again, midfield losing out there. Ryan Connolly's made a lot of mistakes today. Yeah. Kind of figured he would. Amici. Rofon, go on, smash it. And too much time on the ball. He just dawdled on it. Where's the confidence? Beginning of the season, guarantee he just hits that and it goes in. Good tackle by Rowe there, though. That was good to see. Now let's get this ball forward. Amici, long ball forward. Cannot find anyone, though. Which is not ideal. And they're back on the attack again. Can we... Do I go more structured, maybe? They've just scored again. What am I on? Flexible? Let's go structured. See, is that going to make any difference? Oh, my God. 3-0. This is just shocking. I was going to say take it off attacking, but there's no point, is there? Because we need to get a win, some sort of goal, and we're not going to get a goal by dropping it down. So we go standards. Let's skip that. So go control, just to see what happens. Let's get some control into the game at the end, right at the end of the match. See if we can get some sort of... I don't know. Just see if we can do anything. I'm going to mess around with the tactics, I think, at half time. Yeah, we're not happy with that performance, I'd say. Unlucky boys. Yeah, there we go. They appreciate the unluckiness. Tactics. Gone structured. I'm going to drop a bit deeper. No, I'm not. Normal. I'm going to go normal. I'm going to go shorter passing. Retain possession. Close down loads more. Get stuck in. And then just let's see if this makes any difference. Probably not, though, to be honest with you. At the rate things are going at. "17 seconds in, and they've had a shot. Luckily, they haven't scored, though. This is going to be a really boring second half when nothing happens. Right, Nico. We're throwing to Connolly. To Candlin. To Law. To Amici. To Candlin. Out to Amici. This is nice football. Cross in. No one is there. Connolly has the shot, though. That was a good shot. That was a good save as well. And now they're on the attack. Are we going to get back and defend? Probably not. They're going to get us on the counter. No. Right, I'm going to make a sub as well. I'm going to bring on John Lewis. Because I just think he's not really been here much this season. Has been injured. Rothorn's been struggling. Do I make a triple sub before the 60th minute? No. I'm not going to. Bring on Krul. See how he gets on. I'm just going to tell him to calm down a little bit. They're looking frustrated. Right, Connolly. To Krul. To Nico. To Krul. Can't find his pass, though, and then now they've intercepted and straight on the attack. Can we get a tackle in? That's a good tackle by Nico. John Lewis. Right, now we're on the attack. Finds Connolly. Is he going to put it across? He's going to shoot, and he scores. It is 3-1. Right, okay, so we're more structured. We're trying to keep possession. We're on control. And it seems to have worked so far this second half. Let's just go and try and get another 2 goals. That would be nice. Right, John Lewis, good ball over the top. Connolly, to be honest, I thought he was going to square it for Edmondson, but no, he goes for the shot himself, and it works, and he scores. Gets himself on the score sheet, which is nice to see. Right, tell him to calm down. Hopefully they can start focusing a little bit more. Don't let them score, though. Do not let them score straight from the kickoff. That never happens. Surely that's the end of that highlight. Yes, it is, but it's their throw-in now. Can we win this? Intercept, we can. John Lewis picks the ball up. Finds Edmondson. Is he going to find Connolly out on the wing? Connolly, he doesn't. It's not long enough for him. Right, now they're on the attack. Come on, close them down. Right, can we defend well? We can't defend well at the minute. They're looking like they've got a cross in. Good save by Simpson there. Oh, amount of times he's kept us in it. Right, I was thinking about taking Adrian Connolly off, but I might not, though. Who have I got on the bench? I can bring Ian on. I might just bring Ian on. Screw it. He's not really a central midfielder. He's more of an attacking midfielder, but he can be an attacking playmaker. He's a young lad. He can learn. Let's put him on there and see how he does. So far, we're winning this second half, though. I'm pleased with this second half performance. That Ian's just come on and got himself in. Oh, is it Connolly that's picked up an injury? That's shocking. That doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Krul loses out there. Ball over the top. This Elsie guy's going to come in and score now, aren't they? Yep, score. Oh, we're doing so well. And then that happens. We have a man off the pitch. And then we just can't defend. It's just a ball over the top. Who's that? Is that Seaborn? Probably Seaborn. Yeah, it is. And just doesn't defend his man. I'm going to go attacking, though. Oh, I'm on standard still. I thought I went on control. Obviously not. I'm just going to go attacking. We need to get some sort of goal now. It's looking embarrassing. Some of these results this season have been awful. Ball across to Edmondson. Crosses into the box. Amichi's in. Amici crosses it to John Lewis. And we get ourselves goal number 2. But we are... Yeah, just got to score another 2 more goals. 15 minutes to go. Good ball by Edmondson, and I thought Amici was just going to head this in, but he doesn't. He just heads it across. John Lewis is there waiting and puts it in the back of the net. He was so good for us last season. We were just unlucky that he got injured at the beginning of the season and just didn't play for ages. So, again, he's another one I've not really had a chance to play around with this season. We do need to get a decent front two comparing up, really. But definitely Edmondson. I'm going to keep Edmondson around and try and play him as much as possible because he's the young lad. If we stay here, I'm going to try and build a team around him. Hopefully, he'll start getting a lot better as the seasons come on because that's what we want. John Lewis, though, is on here. He's not in. He looked like he was in. 4-2. 4 minutes of extra time to go. Don't let him score another goal, though. That would be embarrassing. 5-2. Every time I turn this bloody camera on for you guys to... see me play, and they just don't like it. They've just not enjoyed this league, really. At least we haven't gone down. We haven't got relegated. That's a positive. I've got a lot to do next season by the looks of it. It's not going to be as easy as I thought it was. Not ideal. But maybe if we manage to sell a couple of players, maybe, and bring in some cash, I might be able to bring in some better ones, maybe. More of like I'm just going to invade to see what Premier League youth players get released and to see what happens there. Right, full time. We have lost 5-2. It is not ideal. I can't. Yeah, I can. No, they look switched off. Wrong thing, Luke. I should have just told him I was pissed off with him. So now, time to see if we're gonna get sacked or not. So let's see what happens. We're still in a job. I don't know when we'll find out if we're not in a job. I'm a bit annoyed that there was going to be a buyout, wasn't there? And it didn't happen. So I'm just going to stick around for like, I was going to say a few more turns. And just a few more days just to see what happens. See if I get some sort of transfer budget and just see what the board thinks. So I'll be back in a second, guys. Right, guys, so it is looking like I'm not going to be sacked, which is good. The board have set me a budget for next season, 46k on wages. Transfer budget is nil, which I kind of expected that, considering if we have a look at the finances, I am, massively in the red. Wage budget is... Oh, we're overspending on wage. I did not see that. So I think, if we have a look at the squad for this season... We've got a lot of players at the team as well. So if we look at average rating wise, Canderley was the man who has kind of done it for us, maybe. Not really. Connolly is up there with Edmondson, John Lewis, Nugent. You're not even at the club and you've done better. This dude, not even at the club. Amici, Probably should have played him a bit more. If we have a look, didn't play him as much as I should do on loan from Arsenal. Well, he had 13 games, to be honest with you. 13 games, 1 goal, 9 assists. So I should do alright, but maybe, hopefully better. We can get better out of him next season if we manage to get him on loan. So there's a lot of these players I need to try and think of getting rid of. Jordan Taff, is it Jordan Taff? Georgie Taff, that's what it is. He wants to leave the club. I've listed him for transfer and nothing has really happened. So all in all, this season has been crap. We've got to put it that way, guys, hasn't it? It is absolutely shocking the way this season's been. I just don't know where I'm going to go from here. I really don't. Because if we have a look, ability-wise, Simpson, Rowe, Candelly, Furlong. Furlong as well just didn't perform. Maybe he'll perform next season, all right, but look at his wages. He's on £1,000 a week. So I need to probably get down some of this wages. Josh Law is on £3,000 a week. He needs to be sold or got rid of or just whatever. Just needs to be gone. John Lewis as well. I might just get rid of him. He's 30. He's not been that great for us this season. He has been injured. So again, I need to get rid of some of these players on a lot of money. So if we get rid of some of these and maybe bring in some better players on £250 a week, maybe. Lionel Cole, again, he wasn't happy. He's not been great. Maybe get rid of him. So I'm going to try and get... try is the key word, and get rid of some of these players. And try and bring in some better ones for them if I can. Get the wage bill down. Mansell's back. He's not really played. Narubu, again, he's on like only £275 a week. Potential-wise, he's going to be up there. If we have a look at potential, obviously Candelin and Amici. Hopefully I can bring them in for next season again. I'm going to try, at least. Ian, £450 a week. Ben Rothorn, only on £450 a week. Narubu. So, potential-wise, Danny Rowe is still obviously up there. He's had a poor season, though. He has. Considering he's our, 4-star player, potentially 4.5 stars. Centre-back. And he has 44 games this season and only averages 6.67. And to be honest, he hasn't had that great of a season with us. So, maybe need to try and, I don't know, I need to get the best out of him. So that's that, guys. So I've got a lot of work to do for this season, for the season coming up. So thank you for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts on what I should do with this team to move forward. And yeah, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in a bit. See you later, guys. Bye.